join us for another unboxing video. It's Acid Drop again. Yes, this is the Heroes edition. In the previous video we unboxed the Heroines edition for August 2019. This is the Heroes for August 2019.
Just so you know what year it is.
Just so you know what year it is. Just in case you're watching this in 2039 or 3076.
Okay. When
Panting the Geeks is taking over the world. Yeah, right. And
we can dream.
I can dream. And we're all like heads in jars.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Anyway, enough of my weird sci-fi dreams. Let's open the box. Cool. So we have a new style painting guide again. What's that? Things. Gamer's Grass. I suspect we're going to get some more tufts. Claire's been unleashed with the knife again. Oh.
I wouldn't trust me with this at all. No.
She's a bit worried.
I think I've got some of it. I've got most of it anyway.
And
Tufts.
So this is the Gamer's Grass tufts. We got some of these in the Heroines box. These are different ones. These are darker, like burnt grass. I don't know if there's a dark moss. Dark moss. More Haribos, so at least you've got a packet each.
Another heavy base.
Again from Tabletop Art. Oh my word, that looks really sort of Tzinchian or something. That's really cool. What have we got paint wise?
Coat d'Arms.
Coat of Arms.
Coat d'Arms.
Coat d'Arms. I've heard of these. I've never used these paints. We've got Horse Tone Chestnut.
You've got Rat Brown.
Lovely.
Lovely. And Dark Flesh.
These are nice hefty feeling pots. And Dark Flesh. And I believe this looks very much like the packaging.
So there's some other dark ones,
which I'm certainly disappointed about. This is Hack on the Hail. If he does say so himself. Hack on the Hail.
In the hail.
Say it quick enough. Right, so let's have a look. Obviously, new style. If you've not seen them, if you've not watched the Heroines one, this is the new style painting guides. These are cool. So we have Hack on the Hill, Vagrant by Seop. On Foot by Merce Miniatures. A 50mm Mystic Stone Circles base by Tabletop Art. 144 times Dark Moss 2mm Tufts by Gamer's Grass. Coat d'Arms Dark Flesh, Horse Tone Chestnut and Rat Brown. There you go. That's what you're getting. And there's a little advert from Gamer's Grass as well, just to show you the different types of grass they do. And they do alien grass, which my eye was immediately drawn to. But there's plenty of cool looking grasses on there. And when we come to next month, when you see these fully painted, I will probably use some of this on to do like using so far anyway, like using what I've been given. So let's have a look. You found him on the website this time.
Yes.
Look at this.
It looks like some sort of mystic, actually.
Well, that probably goes well with this base because that is, I don't know, Tzine Chocothuli. You make your mind up, guys. Who are we summoning? And this is Harkon, the summoner of summoning. I like a good mystic, shaman, wizard. We have the same type of base that we got with the Heroine set. And we have, this dude's tall. We have the model there. We have those there, and we have this arm, which is here. These must be like 32mm or something. Just looking at that. There you go. There is. Sorry, I've still got paint all over my hands. It's got like an axe in his hand, is that right?
Let me have a look. No, I don't think so. He just looks like he's got that, like a big tree in his hand, unless it's a different weapons option or something.
We seem to have this big staff.
That's it. He's got a big staff, and then his cloak, and then his hand just seems to be on his hip almost.
Yeah, I think his hand's on his hip, but in like a holster on his hip is the axe.
Right. Okay.
So it's almost like a small wooden axe. So that's going to go on there. Right. So again, we're going to cut these off the base, give them a wash in some soapy water, get any of the mould off the mould, whatever material they've used to separate from the mould. There was a little bit came off. I'm not sure where it came off the base of the models. A little bit came off. Not too bad. Not as bad as that monster one we got. There was tons of that.
Yeah.
But again, washing it sorts it all out. So always recommend doing that. So I'll cut them off the sprue. It's the same sort of resin. So it's a nice, clean resin. Quite good. And we shall wash that. And we'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, so we've washed the model. It's still drying a little bit. Some of these little bits of water get stuck within the details. So just try and make sure it's as dry as possible before adding any glue to it, otherwise it could be a catastrophe if things are not sticking together. So while that dries a little bit further, it is quite hot in here, so it shouldn't take too long. Here is the rest of the book. The paints, the Cody paint, are for painting the leather cloak. So much like the cloak from the heroine set, greens, we have the Cody paints for painting this dark leathery colour. I'm actually looking forward to using these ones as well, because I've heard about them. They're actually quite good. So it gives you all the stage by stage for painting the coat, and then a little bit on how to finish it off, and using the dark tufts on the ground and stuff to make it look a bit overgrown. There we go. And on the back again, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, the Blue Marine Foundation. So some profits from all this goes to the Blue Marine Foundation as well, which is a good cause. There is the cause. Please read. I don't want to get political or anything. Right. Okay. So sticking this bad boy together, we have. This is a very cool model as well. I mean, back in the day when I was looking for models to play D&D, I wanted like a warlock or a druid model. This would have been perfect, brilliant, or a shaman even. So on his back we have this cloak. That's going to fit on there, and that's sort of like blowing off dramatically into the wind. There's like a little clip there. Much like the other cloak, it just fits into place. There's a lot of detail on there. The other model as well, the heroine's one, had loads of detail on the back, which was covered up by the cloak. So it's almost unnecessary modelling. But then again, if you didn't want a cloak on and wanted to model something else in the back, it gives you loads of options to sort of like do that without having to put all that extra padding back on or anything. I was quite impressed, to put it that way. So there we go. So that goes on there. We have this satchel, which is dropped. That goes onto his thigh. There is a plug for that. That plug there on his hip, as we mentioned earlier, he has his hand there and that on there, and that plugs in there. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually going to put this arm on, then the cloak in place, then the little this satchel, got there in the end, with his Surface Pro in. It's going to go on his on there. So I'm going to put those bits together first, and then we've got the staff of Ra that he's carrying. This sort of like weird shamany druidy staff. That bit goes on there, like so, and then we have the hand actually attached to the staff, which will attach onto this arm piece, and that arm piece will go onto there. Finally. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them together. We'll be back in a moment. Okay guys, finished model. I am genuinely impressed. Sorry about the painted hand. I'm genuinely impressed by this. Genuinely. Both of these models that we've unboxed. Gushing. Again, I'm like, this model's the best model I've ever seen, but it is a fantastic looking model. I'm really impressed. Don't know what else I can say other than especially for resin, I don't like resin models. I don't like working.
But it
I'm
does look,
impressed. It's really cool.
looks cool.
There's so much going on, detail-wise. Deserves an excellent paint job. And again, I wish I'd had this like D&D or something, because it'd be an excellent warlock, wizard, sorcerer kind of thing. Druid, shaman. So, yeah. And he's going to be on this base. Probably something like that. Cool. I will use some of the tufts, just because I think it'll look good sort of in these corners, covering those bits up. Give it a bit of depth. Okay, so there we go. So there is the hero.
Cool.
Claire's going to tell you a little bit about him, from who he actually is. Harkon the Handsome, or whatever his name was. What was it?
Harkon the...
Great. Harkon the Hale.
Harkon the Hale.
Vagrant.
Oh, well, it's what they call a sellsword.
Slightly less heroic.
Yeah. And he's from the area called Anglesey.
Anglesey.
Not
Anglesey.
Not Anglesey, no.
No, Kevin.
So, there was some within the lands of darkness that fight for just about anyone that pays them enough. And these notorious warriors are known as sellswords. Some of these mercenaries will only fight for certain kindred or realms and can often be found with the ranks of their own. But all fight for one thing only, coin. Sellswords can be found almost anywhere, for they will travel to wherever needs their skills, but are generally found wherever war is made and where the pay is greatest. Some will bring a warband of their own with them, large bands of hardened mercenaries, or perhaps one or two highly skilled warriors, the equal of any other. Others prefer to work on their own, perhaps riding an esoteric monstrous beast, or maybe just a horse. Whatever the nature of the sellsword, his paymaster must understand one thing before he enters the contract. Non-payment may well lead to that sellsword becoming his enemy.
So there we go. She's a merc.
Cool.
Very heroic. He looks awesome. I'm not going to complain about that. There we go. So, as promised, I will show you last month's model now. Just wait for Claire to pass it to me. So this is one I like to start calling Gordon for reasons. And here he is. You can see that on the camera. So, follow the instructions for painting the metal parts on this. This guy's got sort of a blue hue to the metal, if you can see that on there. And then also the instructions for using the fallout. I did add rust onto that as well. The tentacles I kind of painted in a pink colour and covered them in the fallout to make it like they've been oozing through it themselves. The Malifaux base is amazing. I love this base, this Malifaux base. Then we have the canister there. I tried to go for a gas canister, that's why we've gone for blue in, not all ones in Britain, but I've seen blue gas canisters before colour gas ones in my past. So that's what I've gone for there. And I went for more sort of orange jumpsuit, because the black that he was in, I don't think did the model justice at all. So I've gone for orange and greys on the hoodie that he's wearing, just to try and stand out against the rest of it. That's why I went for blue again on the gas canister. But there we go. So hopefully you like that. See what you think. Which of the two models that I've shown so far do you think is better? I'd like your opinions, guys. Feel free to put in the comments. If you didn't like them, that's fine. It's entirely up to you. I've enjoyed painting both of them so far. I think I'm going to enjoy painting these two as well. And I'm looking forward to getting the monster finished as well. Because I'm about halfway through painting that, ironically, so because he's only a bi-monthly monster. So that's fine. I've got plenty of time to finish him off, which is famous last words. So there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you like the models, and I hope you'll join us next month where this guy should be painted. And there we go. In other things that we're doing, we are painting Warcry manically. It's really a preview, not quite finished, of one of my dudes. There he is. And Claire's got a little preview, not finished, of one of her dudes. So just evidence we are painting, because we want to play that game, because it's awesome. Also show you a piece of scenery that I've done for that. Why not? This was Claire's idea, to have the statue of Sigmar as though it had paint left on it. And probably when this is on the table you're not going to see it, which is one of the reasons I've shown it here. So I painted tried to paint it like sort of faded away, chipped away paint to go with it. But there we go, so when that's finished you'll see that on the table as well. So there we go, so that's what we're up to at the moment, and that's what you can hope to see on the channel in the future. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends about us, get us some more subscriptions, that'd be awesome. And that's it. So the next video I'm going to do, I think, might sort of show the model that I did for the Everchildren. I mentioned that in the last video. Stay tuned for that. It won the store one, so it's gone forward into the Games Workshop. I'm really happy about it. I was really surprised.
It was.
I was shocked even. So I'll show it off, and then you guys can say whether you like it or not, and if you want to vote for it, that'd be great. But there we go, so that's another shameless plug. I'll stop doing those, I promise. Anyway, so please like and subscribe. I've said that already. You guys take care for now.
See you soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.